If you're someone that struggles to get a tan or you burn very easily, then this video is going to be for you, because I'm going to explain to you how you can very easily understand how light causes you to burn, or how it can help you to prevent yourself from burning and actually getting a nice golden brown tan. What's up guys, it's Nick here and welcome to the Mitochondria YouTube channel. On this channel you're going to find content all around light, circadian rhythms, and how you can optimize these things so that you can live your best life. Now today's topic is close to me because I used to be someone who used to burn very easily. I was never able to be any color except for pale white or red. And then what happened is I would burn, go red, and then when that peeled off it would literally just go back to white again. There was never that golden brown factor in between. And what I want to explain in this video is how light should be used correctly and how light exposure in nature would have happened so that our ancestors would not have burnt and would have actually gotten an attractive brown tan. See, there's a reason why when you think of someone or when you see someone who is pale, you assume that maybe they're sick. It's probably true because someone who gets more healthy light exposure is generally healthier and therefore looks more attractive and more appealing as a mate. Now, for skin and why we burn so easily these days, most of us are actually just very irresponsible with the light exposure we get. See, the type of light that causes you to burn is ultraviolet light, and this type of light is the type of light you'll get from sunlight when you go outside in the middle of the day. Now, the way that most of us live these days is we are inside predominantly in the mornings and the evenings, and the time when we want to go outside and get a tan is the middle of the day. Now the problem with this is that in nature, what would happen is in the morning time when there isn't any ultraviolet light, but there is a lot of red and infrared light, your skin would absorb the red and infrared light, and that would basically tell your skin that there is light coming later in the day. So it activates certain pigments in your skin known as melanin to protect you from burning and actually to help you to get a better tan. A good example or a metaphor for this is if you imagined you were going to go play a tennis match and you tried to play Djokovic without ever practicing or warming up, you're probably going to injure yourself. It's the same thing as when you go out in the middle of the day and you try and expose yourself to ultraviolet light, but you haven't gotten that morning light exposure, then the chances are you're going to burn because you haven't prepared your skin properly. Now, one way that you can do this is obviously to get outside and get natural light exposure in the morning. If that isn't something that is convenient for you, then you can use a red light therapy device. These devices emit the same type of light as you would get from a sunrise, which is that red and infrared type of light. And studies have shown that when they take people who literally have ultraviolet light exposed to both of their limbs, but they expose one of the limbs to red light therapy before the ultraviolet light exposure, there's predominantly less burning and the skin actually doesn't get that same erythema or redness from ultraviolet light exposure. So this isn't some woo-woo kind of thing. Light can hurt you, absolutely. If you burn yourself, that is not going to be healthy. But on the same time, when used responsibly, light can heal you. So you either need to be getting outside and getting more natural light in the mornings and evenings, which will be predominantly red and infrared light, or if that doesn't suit your schedule and it's more convenient for you, then a red light therapy device is a must-have for you. It has a range of other benefits, but it will help you to not burn as easily and to actually absorb ultraviolet light later in the day. If you have any questions on light and how you can use it to optimize your health, then please feel free to drop it in the comment section below. Otherwise, I hope that you have a fantastic day further, and we will chat again soon. Cheers.